Morning, everybody. You're watching Echowood Holsteins YouTube channel. It's been a little bit of a rough morning here with the cows. We got 1634 right here, this cow number. She's been fresh 2 days, 0 rumination. So that means she hasn't ate or chewed her cud for 2 days. And I've been doing something to those cows lately, and I'm sure some other people have done it, but we really haven't done it much. But I'll show you what it is. It's kind of unique. And the bigger issue is somebody decided to have a baby early. So you just gotta be careful how loud I talk because I don't want to get her riled off. But behind me, cow number 143 here. This is our cow that made over 400,000 that we had in a couple videos ago. We were showing you her, telling you she was dry due on Christmas. Well, she's calving early, like 2 weeks early. Yeah, about 2 weeks early, exactly. And normally they go a little overdue usually, so really she's 2.5 weeks early. The calf was coming upside down, head back. I got it flipped around. We attempted to pull it, but she's just not open far enough. So took the straps off the calf that you use to get the calf out. It's just, and let the cow lay back down and let her do some more work pushing. And when the cow pushes, they dilate, and she needs to dilate and get a little bigger, because I'd much rather, I'm always a fan of, if something has to happen, I go to save the mother. So anyhow, that's what's going on behind me here. I don't know how it's going to turn out. I don't know. The calf was alive, but it's also 2.5 weeks early. So that's another reason. I mean, for sure, you don't want to hurt the mother. So I don't want to get that calf out of her until she's dilated enough to get, and open enough to get it through without jeopardizing her. So anyhow, let's go work on this cow. I'll show you what I'm going to do. So this is our hospital pen where these cows are. So anybody that's fresh or not feeling good or any type of a problem is in this group. There's a lot of fresh cows in here right now, but they all got these rumination collars on, and it tells you how they're eating. It's this monitor back here. It tells you activity and rumination, not temperature, but it tells you the other two. Like this cow, she's got it in her ear. There's two different styles, the same system, but we're switching from the collars to the ear tags. So a lot of them got ear tags. That's the difference. But I checked the ruminations on these cows before I decided which cow to use. And both these cows have really good rumination this morning, and I'll go show you that on the computer. But we're gonna take rumen fluid, basically good bacteria out of one cow, and we're gonna pump it out. We're gonna stick this down her throat. We're gonna pump it into this bucket, and then we're gonna take it over to 1634, who has a dead gut. Like, she hasn't ate for 2 days, so the rumen bugs are probably non-existent. She needs some good bacteria in her rumen to get things going again and make her feel like eating, and before things really go downhill and we end up with a down cow or something, or end up losing her, because 2 days, 0 rumination, something's not right. It's been like over a day and a half. But I'll show you on the graph, it's 0. There's no rumination. But I'm gonna show you that graph today, and then we're gonna come back tomorrow and we're gonna look at it again. And I'm gonna show you what I've been seeing from doing this. It's pretty amazing, really. It says this cow has better rumination than this cow. So we know she's got good bugs in her stomach. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna pump them out at 2286. And she's not the most friendly cow. And we're gonna pump them into 1634. So we got this hose on here up to here, and now Steve's gonna put the hose on the end of the bucket, and we're gonna pump rumen fluid out. It's kind of difficult to get fluid out because the screen on the end of that thing likes to plug with food and stuff inside her stomach. So I gotta kind of move it around once in a while. If you feel it pull, tell me, and I'll stop pushing in or out. We're not hurting this cow we're taking out of at all. She's glad to help the other one out. Right, Steve?
She sure is. Okay, baby right there. Yeah, now we're making progress.
Okay. We're getting somewhere. So if you see, we got about a ½ an inch in the bottom of this, maybe 3/4 of an inch now,
Yeah.
which is actually quite a bit of straight rumen fluid. All right, I think we're good. I think we got enough. So this is what the end of this looks like. It's just basically a screen that goes in their throat and it doesn't hurt them at all. It just goes down their stomach. And now we're gonna go give it to the other cow. She's probably gonna fight me here too. Just like magic. Okay, she can go. So it just happens to be Delvin is here to get these cows and they're going to the parlor. So she's gonna go to the parlor. We're gonna try to get the baby out. Because she's not helping anymore. So we got chains on her. Steve's putting mild pressure on, trying to get the baby out. Okay, so we got some bad news and good news. The mama's okay, so 143 is doing good, but the baby didn't make it. It was a little bull. It was 3 weeks early. For sure 2 to 3 weeks early, I guess. Yeah, that's all I got to say. I mean, just glad mama's okay. It's the most important part. Right, 143? Come here. Come here. Yeah. Just a little additional stuff on that calf. We probably could have saved that calf if we would have pulled it out earlier when we got the head flipped forward and the calf all straightened out, because it was actually coming upside down with the head back. So we got her flipped around, got the head going right, and but at that time it was just too tight to pull it out, and that wasn't that long. It was only like 45 minutes ago. So we let her lay down, let her push a little bit, and she did dilate quite a bit. And Steve pulled it out by himself. We put the chains on, and the calf came right out. So we could have saved the calf, but then we would have definitely jeopardized the mother. So the opening wasn't big enough at the time. Keep you posted on how she does.
So I just got home from school here. Now we're on the farm. And this cow right here, 1634, she's the cow from this morning that Dad and Steve pumped the rumen fluid into. They were telling me about it, but she was just chewing her cud. There she is. She's chewing her cud. So that's a sign she's doing good, and she's chewing her food, so that's good news. And we got 143 right next to her. Here's 143 and 1634. So we'll check it back in the morning, but she seems to be doing pretty good right now.
Morning, guys. So it's about 5 o'clock, day after. 143 calved early. She's actually looking kind of like a rock star here. Udder's full of milk. She was chewing like a maniac when I got here, chewing cud. So for those of you that don't know, that's a sign of a healthy cow. More they're chewing cud, like this cow beside 143. See how she's just laying there chewing? That one's chewing. On the other side's chewing. That's just them digesting their food, and it's a sign of a healthy cow. So 143 right now, she's not, but she was when I first got here. She was standing there just a chewing. So I'm in the office now, and came to check out to see how the cows are doing, that especially the one that we put the rumen fluid in yesterday that I was bragging about. Well, guess what? It didn't work out the way I was hoping it would. I'll show you her rumination here. So 1634 is her number. Put her number in here. This is her rumination. Like, okay, so down here on the corner, if I stretch this out, she's got a couple little peaks in the last couple hours, but I was hoping it would be more like a, like a sharp curve up. Let me show you an example. This cow here, you can see I was hoping it would look more like a sharp curve like this. Like she'd have like 6 or 8 bars that were pretty high, so the purple would actually be coming up. These are the 2-hour increments. This is just like a general graph how she's doing. So anyhow, we might do that to her again this morning with that rumen fluid, but I was really hoping I could show you what I think it does to them, but she didn't respond to it yet. So maybe she will. A few more hours, I don't know, but we'll see. But I still believe in it. And 143. Oh, for some reason her collar's not reading this morning, so I got to go make sure that her number is in the computer, the right collar number. So busy morning today. I guess we're gonna move dry cows down to the new farm and get some cows out of here, and that way we can have our dry cows down there. And yeah, just getting ready for a cold snap. So that's about it. We're off the collar on 143 right here. See, it's on their monitor on the back side here. There's a number, but it's 2 things. It's a little dark in here, and my eyes, if anybody's close to my age, you know the struggle, or older. But this way I can take a picture of it and then I can zoom it in to read it, make sure I get the right number. Try this one more morning on the same cow. So our donor this morning is going to be 2806, and everybody else is busy, so I'm going to attempt to do this by myself this morning. So if they just, because they got fed this morning, they eat all the time, but maybe right after feeding is not ideal, because they're standing there eating and they got a lot of dry stuff in them, and it's hard to get the fluid out. So we're going to try another cow that has really good rumination and see if we can get something out of this one. So we're going to give her what we can. I don't know if you can see in the bottom of that, but there's not a lot. So good Sunday morning here. We're going to finish up this video this morning on these cows that we've been working on. I know this 1634, we gave her the rumen fluid, and I was hoping to show you like how great it did for her. Well, she's doing good, but it wasn't like no smoking gun, like obvious that that's what did it. But I know it helped a lot, and but I have seen it before where it's like it just, their rumination goes through the roof after you do it. But apparently she had some other issues too that we took care of. And 143, she's standing here looking good. Udder looks good. She's milking good. So maybe it was a good thing, Jaron, that she can't really, I don't know, because she wasn't due till Christmas. I mean, she's milking pretty good, so maybe it was a blessing in disguise or something. But yeah, so let's see what she does this year. And right now she's doing good. It's really cold outside. It's probably like 40 below wind chills, isn't it?
Probably something like that.
Yeah. When you open up the barn doors, the steam just rolls into the barn. But we got to go down and clean at the heifer farm. So we're going to go down there, see how froze up it is, and that'll be about it.
Yep.
Right? Just came down here to the heifer farm. There's the heifers laying up on the pack. It's cold down here too, obviously. What else? Oh, so you remember we redid the end of this barn and I said we aren't gonna have to heat this room down here. Well, guess what? That new spreader, it doesn't like cold weather, and the manure was really building up on the sides of it, so we ended up putting freezer strips here, and we got this heater going in here. It's actually really warm in here. I'd say it's probably 50 degrees in here. At least up here it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's all thawed out. The spreader, we're gonna leave that heater run when it's cold out, I guess. Right?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, we made a ladder here to get down. But, yep, just a couple little things that we didn't think we'd have to do. But you learn that you don't know everything right away. Sometimes you just gotta experiment a little bit with it and see how it works. And that obviously was not gonna work the way it was, so. Yeah, then to clean it, Jaren's flipping them over. You think we should, these alleys are so froze this morning, you think we should just push the manure down to the end of the barn and load it in the spreader over there? That's what Caesar's been doing, some, when it's really cold.
Yeah.
Instead of trying to push it out into the spreader.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so you can leave them down, right?
Yeah.
Because these alleys are pretty much frozen solid. And honestly, let's go check them. Maybe we won't even be able to clean down here this morning.
So down here in the barn, it's really cold. And the reason it's so cold is there's these cows down here. They're not the same as what we have at the main farm. They're heifers, we got dry cows, and so they're not eating as much as the high producing cows are. So they're not giving off as much heat. And it's really cold in here, but it's full, but just not the cows that are eating the most. If it makes any sense. But the ridge up here, it does have an open ridge in the barn. It's about half frozen shut just from the frost and all the steam rising. But yeah, it's pretty cold.